there she is in all her beauty. Damn, I need to touch up the whole grill. I had it all painted up, it's all coming off. This right here, I had the black on it tinted. I'm trying to remove it as the video for today. Sanding it down by hand, but I'm gonna go with 120 grit, and then I'm gonna hit it with the 240, and I have all the way to 5,000, so we're good on that. And this is the rear. Got this new sticker on there from Xavier Wolf. Got the new logos in. Living Life Boosted, LLB. Still got the rims and everything, but I'm gonna swap out the rims for some 17s. I'm trying to get a bigger sidewall. I'm tired of the tire pressure going down the rear. It is a bit stretched. I feel like on a 225-inch tire on a, I believe it's a 8.5-inch rim, stretches it out, and you can tell like how stretched out right there. And right here it's not. So we're gonna change that up. That's a 35 sidewall. We're gonna put 40 on a 17-inch and a 17-inch rim by, I believe, 45 on the width. 245 we're gonna go around. Right now it's 255, 225. So we still got the shark teeth exhaust. Probably switch it off for like a dual chrome tip or something. Still got the rear logo looking good. Painted that as well. I recoated the lip. You can see how, yeah, I'm scratching it. Yeah, I gotta let it go. But there's a bunch of dirt on it, but recoated it. It was all faded up. These are all faded up. I need to redo these too. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but roof is all scratched up now. Had about a year with the roof tint, if you guys haven't seen that video. But yeah, guys, here she is back again with the video. I know I look messy right now. I dressed up to work here. I'm trying to work on these lights, so stay tuned if you guys want to see how I do it, and hope you guys love the video. And yeah, oh, these things are, damn, they're faded too. Work carbon fiber looked, but nah, I don't know. Also a cap, not real. So yeah, let's get started. So one more thing that I did was I also did the calipers. And you guys want to see how I did that, you guys can look it up. I have it on the channel. I didn't do it too professionally, and I know you can see that the rim's all damaged up because they're old, but we're starting off with this light right here. Currently we got the 100 grid, but we're not using the 100 grid. We're going 120 to 240, and then let's see how it goes from there. And I'm currently hitting it with the 120, just like a test on it. It seems to be, I guess you said dust coming off, but it's like smoothing it out now, finally. Trying to get rid of all this extra, I don't know what the hell happened to it. I used a paint remover on it. It's called Jesco. You can find it at Home Depot. I used it, and I had some issue right here on the side of the paint that was penetrated through, and it messed up a little bit, but I have the marker though. I got the original color marker for the car. I want to do all these little mini dents on the car. I want to retouch it all up. I'm gonna redo the whole car. So starting off with these lights, I want to get them back to original, only because I want the clarity of the lights. These lights are very, very bright, and as they were all blacked out, it wasn't that good. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue sanding this down, and I'll get back to you guys in a minute. So this is basically what we're looking at. Let me take off the mask. This is right after the sanding. See all this dust right here? It's pretty much the residue coming off of all of it. You guys saw in the last clip, I know that the paint was pretty thick right here. Now it's getting thinner. This whole top layer was pretty thick. It's thinning out. It looks ugly now, but I have all the numbers to polish the hell out of this thing. We're gonna keep sanding it, see how good we go. But it seems to be working in my opinion. All this right here, you can see, it's all residue from the material, the damn paint. So we're gonna keep going further with this, and let's see how good we can get it. So I just wiped it off a little bit, but you can see how it changed a bit up. All this right here was super thick. It's thinning out more as I go. I try to do everything evenly. I missed a few spots, but you can see how this was all colored in earlier. It looks super black. Now it's thinning out. So this is the progress I got currently. I just did it for like a minute or two. So we're gonna continue on hitting it with the sander 120 grit, and if it doesn't go as good, I'll probably go lower, I'll probably go higher, depending how my progress continues. So, and you can see all this dust right here. It's all residue from the paint. So I'll get back to you guys in a bit. So this is where I'm at right now. Super dusty. Good thing I have a mask on. It's crazy. So I missed this little spot right here, but you can see all these are all gone. Most of these are all gone, and it's because this thing's already done. Look at that. I have like a pack of 20 per number, so I could be able to put the new 120, hit it one more time. So this is how far I got with just one sanding pad of 120. So if we put in a brand new one and then throw it on here, I'm pretty sure we can get all these extra ones off. I was starting to remove everything off this corner. This whole thing was just full all around the sides, and you can see how this just keeps on fading and fading away. We're gonna continue. I'm gonna try to skip the first process on the other light, only because I'm gonna go doing the same thing from 120 going up to 240s. So you see how this one turns out with the new pad. I'm gonna put the new pad on it and see what kind of progress we can get. So this is the progress we got so far. Kind of wiped down the dust already a little bit, but you can see how this is the leftover piece of whatever, the clear coat and all the layers of paint. It's right there. A little bit of black right here, a little bit here, but you can see these just continuously going dust. So we're gonna put in a new pad, a new 120, and hit it again so we can get these leftover black spots and eat up on this and see what kind of progress we can get with that, so we can start away. And so I did a bit of a cheat. I said I was only gonna do 120s. Let me lower the music real quick. So I did it down to a 100 just so I can do everything perfectly even, because I did 120s from good to bad pad. Now it's just a solid 100 pass everywhere. Feels pretty good. Most of it's gone. All the black marks are all gone. It's now just time to polish it. I'm gonna do the 240. You can tell it's really dirty, but it's kind of clear now. And that's pretty much the whole thing. I already tried it with a towel. We're gonna go on ahead. I saw like tiny little dots, but at this point I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't want to reset all the way back to 120s. I tried it for a little bit, so it took a little bit of a while to start recording again. But let's continue the process and see how good we can get this. So this is what we're looking at. I got this hand sanding thing right here for like cars, pretty much. I looked it up online, got one of those, and I got a big old stack of these grits. I wasn't planning on doing the whole thing with the machine. It was just to give me like a head start. But I'm gonna start off from the 240. I'm gonna go to the 400. Flip the camera around so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. So we got 2,000. 1,500, we got 400s, and obviously we're gonna do them in order, but 800. I just have them split up because I have it 2 and 2. I have them all paired up in 2s, but that's gonna be the process. All this is gonna be done by hand. Let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. So if I wet it, it gets all cleared up, and then that's pretty much the processes. And you see these little tiny dots? That's what I was talking about. You guys can see those. So we're gonna see with the polish how it turns out. I'm just trying to do this temporarily. I've never done this before. It's the first time ever. I'm just doing it myself because I'm the one that messed it up at first when I started using the paint remover, and I didn't do it the right way, and I left it all gucky. So this is my consequence. So pretty much gonna be sanding it by hand from 400 all the way to 2000, and I have grits that go to 5000, but I want to see where it ends up at 2000 because I polish floors for a living. So I want to see what this does. Let's find out. So you can see it all done up. If this is the video camera, I'm not sure if I'm using the what do you call it, time lapse. But you also got to make sure you guys wipe all this residue, because this is actually what I looked up is it's the paint off this. So if you let that sit, it will dry up and it could mess up your car. So I'm gonna get some towels, some good towels from the garage, and then we'll see what we get. So this is pretty much the progress we have so far. I've been hitting it with the 80 grit. It's already pretty much, it's not almost done. It still has some life on it, but it's eating up all this right here. You can see all that trash going everywhere. It's thinning out, sort of like the other way. This is how kind of the other side kind of started, but it was a little bit worse from this standpoint. So it's a lot better. You can tell if I wet it, we'll be able to see right through. That's the chrome from the inside of the light, orange, you know, everything. You can see stuff right now. So I'm gonna hit it with the 120, brand new 120. If one 120 is not enough, I'm probably gonna have to hit it with two 120s, and then we'll go from there. And if that does good enough, we'll go on ahead with the 240, and yeah. So this is what we're looking at. A bit better. Still the old 120. About to hit the new 120. And then you see how it looks like right now. So this is where we're at right now. We just went through 3 full pads of the 120. Most of it's gone away. There's still some large residues on some spots. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it with this one. So like I did the other side. I'm gonna do it with the 120 grit. So it's the same grit as the ones I'm using on the floor, or the 3 pads I went through. I'm gonna hit it wet because I feel like a wet process with the sander does a little bit better. And I'm gonna try to dig in a little bit on these cracks right here, and let's see how it looks like. Alright, so it's time to start finishing up this light right here. You can see what's left, just a little bit. I ran through these 3 120s, the 80, obviously in order of 80 to 120, and then another 120 but wet. I'm gonna do one more 120. I have a brand new one right here. Let's see if we can try to get it as perfect as we can. And you can see it already popping through just with the 120 already. So this is now 320. So I'm obviously smearing all the dirtiness on it, but you can see the light bulb now. You can see all those scratches, but that's obviously because the numbers are getting higher and higher, so they'll be going away pretty soon. I'm gonna hit this a little bit more, see what happens. I've been showing you guys already. I finished all the numbers all the way to 320. The other side is done to 400, so I'm getting close. That one's the 400, like I just said. So we're just gonna keep going at it. I'm gonna do it the 400, and then I'm gonna go back to the other side here with the 800, 800. Try to keep them in order, or probably finish one first. We'll see how it turns out. But so far, so good. I mean, pretty happy with the results. Let me just wet it real quick. Yeah, you can see it completely through when this was all messed up. So now it's all perfect. Let's just continue with the buffing. Finally hitting it with the this is the, I believe it's the 800. Yeah, 800 on top of the 400 I just did. I just wanted it better than what it was. It was too dark for the tent, so that's how it all started. I didn't want it too dark. And then now that I got all the ugly big part that was here, I'm happy because of that. And now that I'm gonna get the shine out, I'll be a bit more happy. That's enough for the 800, time for the 1500. So here's the look right now. Finishing up the 1500. And when you touch it, super smooth. And next up, 2000. Going a little quicker because I'm trying to get this done already, but tape's already coming off. Been doing this for a minute. Had to go eat, take a break, everything. So this is the 2000. So this is finally the 3000, but I just find out that I only have, oh, this is 2500. My fault. I went from 2000 to 2500, about to go to 3000, and I found out that I only have up to 5, but it skips 4, it skips 35, it skips 45, skips all that. It goes from 3000 to 5000. Just clarifying with my dad, because this is what we do pretty much. Sounds like it's splashing because there's water in the thing. So this is finally the 3000. Starting to squeak. Dang. Feels pretty smooth. We're gonna hit it right now with the 5000. See how that looks. So now we're finally looking at, this is 5000. You barely even feel it, to be honest. It feels like you're using like a sponge. This number's weird. I know on the diamonds that we use to polish concrete, countertops, granite, whatever, travertines, the highest number we have is a 3500. So that's why I found it weird when I had the grits go to 3025. I was assuming there'll be a 3500. And then after this, hit it with the polished cream. So this right here is the 800 on this side now. Well, kind of doing everything back and forth, so if it sounds confusing, okay, I did this one to a certain point, and I did the other one to a certain point. Right now, the other one's completely done to 5,000. I'm gonna clean it up to show you guys how that looks like. So this right here is the last one. This is the 5,000. This one literally feels like a freaking sponge. Yeah, so that's the 5,000. I'll clean up all this tape off and see if I can just buff it with the polishing cream now. So I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna be polishing both. So we have the car wash right now. I wanted to get her all washed up before I show you the headlights. The headlights are all done. I got it as good as I could. It's so loud in here, bro. This mirror always gets pushed in. Every single car wash I go through always gets pushed in. That one doesn't. But the thing is, if I'm gonna go outside and put it back together, hell no, I'm gonna let that shit finish until the end. but yeah, I'm gonna let it finish up washing up and drying up with those big old turbo fans, and then I'm gonna show you the headlights, how they ended up. It's not the final way I'm gonna leave it, but for now, yeah. Cause I don't really know what I'm doing. It's the first time ever. I did polish it with the cream, but I still need like a sealer for it to protect it, because I did open the pores on it. So I'm gonna put the sealer protectant on it sooner or later with another cream. But for now, I'm gonna show you how it turned out. And yeah, pretty much I have more videos coming soon. Just saying it now, so pretty much putting it into the universe so I can confirm it. So putting it out there now. More videos coming soon. Haven't made a video in a while, and I got in trouble for it by YouTube. I got my AdSense a little bit in trouble for that because I haven't been too active. But I got ads now. Thanks to all you guys watching my videos and subscribing. Thank you to all those people who freshly subscribed to the channel. And let me fix this mirror real quick. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the headlights pretty soon. I'm gonna pull over, and yeah, we'll just go from there. More content coming soon. It's just I don't really know what to do. You know, I had the car for about 3.5 years now, going on a 4-year pretty much review. I'm about to make a 4-year review pretty soon, and I'm not sure if by the next year I'll trade the car for something else, or I'm just gonna you know, keep the car. This car, I still love it, no problems. You guys can see my miles. There's no lights on, no nothing. I don't know if you can see the miles, but they're at 58,922. So they're pretty low. Everything's still perfect. Interior is dirty. I don't know if you guys can tell by video. It looks clean, but it's actually kind of dirty in the carpet. But yeah, I'm gonna pull over real quick, show you guys the headlights. I'm gonna be skipping the parts that I talk a lot, so you guys don't have to go through everything. I'm driving through everything, and I was sanding down those lights for a fat minute, or wet sanding. But yeah, let me pull over real quick. I'm just gonna pull it right here, give you guys a good look of the car. That one-hand speed right there. So she's looking clean now. There's still some water drips right there, don't mind that. The lights, I'm telling you, they need some more work, but I'm telling you, I don't really know what I'm doing, but they look pretty clear. What I cared about was the nighttime driving. I wanted the light on it. I'm gonna repaint the grill. I have the original paint for all this right here. It's a mess right now, but yeah, here's the look of everything. The brakes still look pretty cool. I can still redo those. Rims got cleaned up. stickers are still new and fresh. You saw the other side from the earlier clip. But yeah, some clean shots right here, some clean angles. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Hope you guys liked the video. Stay tuned, like, share, and subscribe, and see you guys on the next. I'll give you guys a quick pull.